Good morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing and it is Facebook Live. And I have two of my friends here with me today. We have Rachel.
Two elves.
Two elves. Oh,
Two
yes,
elves.
2 elves.
Although I think I'm more elf-sized than Eden.
Well, wait a minute. Wasn't there a movie about an elf that was pretty big?
Yeah, it's called Elf.
I thought so. Okay, all right. I'm not crazy. So, okay. So, Eden's here. Rachel's here. I'm going to let them talk a lot more than me today because my voice stinks. It's still
sounding.
yeah. It's clearing up though. I can tell it's clearing up. But I still wanted to sleep in this morning, so I didn't get to do that. But that's okay. That's okay. You have a special thing to tell everybody. How many days till?
There's 11, guys. Are you excited? I am.
11 days.
She was a
till
little
Christmas.
nervous.
See, okay, she's a teenager, so she gets to be excited about 11 days till Christmas. We immediately went into panic mode.
Yeah. It's a different thing. So,
oh my God.
yeah. How are we going to get this all done?
How are we going to get this
I
all
don't
done?
know.
We
I
can
have
do
no
it.
idea.
You can do it. We can do it. We've got this.
Okay.
We're going to make the magic.
So you have some really fun giveaways
I have
today.
some super fun giveaways today because it's Fabric Day, so we're going to give you some fabric stuff. So if you are watching our Facebook Live and you hit that share button in the next 24 hours on Facebook and you put in the comments that you shared, you're going to be entered into our giveaway drawing. And today we have this super cute ombre bliss quilt pattern. This is it. You got 4 different colorway options to choose from. It is perfect for those just like gorgeous fabrics that you have laying around. Have you been thinking about doing a nice simple little quilt design? And then over here we have a little bit older edition, but a back issue of Threads magazine. You guys, how many of you just love Threads magazine? It gives
and if you haven't seen it, this is a great way to get introduced to it.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to want to run out and get a subscription right away. But these prizes can be yours if you just hit that share button and you put in the comments that you shared.
Show them the back of this one.
Oh, I know. It's so fun. They always have a cool outfit on the
Isn't
back.
this a Bob Mackie?
So
I believe
that's
this
a
is
Bob Mackie Barbie design.
I love it.
I love the Bob Mackie Barbie designs. My daughters actually used to have Bob Mackie Barbies.
Oh, how cool.
And then my rabbit ate one of their feet.
Oh,
So that kind of ruins the resale value. But there you go.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you haven't put it on your calendar and you didn't realize it and you find yourself with wondering what you're going to do today, I don't know how anybody's in that position, but if you are, if you're smart enough to get everything done for Christmas before I did, we have an amazing event today. And you know what? Even if you are busy, taking out an hour or two for yourself would not be the worst of ideas.
Oh, it's going to be so fun. And here's the thing. I think that this event would actually help you get stuff done for Christmas.
I think it could.
Yeah.
I think it could. So today we are going to have Whitney Luckenbill from Tomcat Stitchery here. She's going to be here from noon till 3. And she's going to help you shop for those clothing items that you've thought about making for yourself or someone else. She's going to help you pick out patterns. She'll help you pick out the fabrics. And I think she's going to shop too.
It's going to be so I'm actually so excited for the event today. Do you have a holiday outfit that you've been wanting to make? Like,
I am
this is how you can do it. You're very hot. You're sparkly.
Yes, we're having our Christmas party
Sparkles and
tonight.
fringe. I know. I went for the shirt that I made.
It's very
and then I
cute,
got
very
my,
cute.
my party earrings on.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
And their little cute little jean jacket. We need to
it's
put
cold.
some embroidery on it.
Ooh. This is actually, I bought this jacket on my honeymoon.
Ooh.
Which is why it
that
no
was a
longer
minute ago.
buttons.
That was a minute ago.
That was a
We
minute
can make
ago.
a little cord that'll quick.
That right? They'll just it'll be a design feature.
Okay, so Eden, why don't you help us show off some really great fabric because we just got done talking about Whitney
guys, these are so beautiful.
and
they're flowers.
they're knits, so they're easy to take care of. They are 95% cotton, 5% lycra. They are going to wash up amazingly. This one is so going to be something for me. I haven't figured out what, but it is so going to be something for me. I'm thinking a dress.
I was actually thinking the princess seam dress.
That would be gorgeous.
It'd be really pretty in
But
that.
you know what? I might make a top out of it. What do you guys think? Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, yeah.
So beautiful. I love the poppies. I love a poppy.
It's beautiful colors. I mean, it is just so pretty. And normally I'm hesitant of something with this much green in it, but the yellow warms it up and it doesn't look funky. I don't think it's going to make me look sick.
No.
That's the thing I always worry about because my undertone of green.
I have green undertones as well.
Yes. I always worry
My
about
mother always
that.
said olive skin. I'm like, great.
Oh,
Give me a pimento.
Let's look at this one.
This one's my favorite.
This one makes me so happy. Again, poppies, you guys. I love it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Do you know I had an argument with my mother when I went and visited
You
my
would
mother.
look really pretty in this.
You look
even.
really
you.
pretty in this.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen you in like a bright floral before.
I don't really have any.
Well, maybe
We
just
can
a
remedy
small, just like a tank top.
These
What
are
if you do
Something
just a
simple.
plain T-shirt and you make like the collar and the sleeves just out of this?
Guys, I need to know how to make clothes.
Okay, we're gonna work on
Well,
that.
we can
with
do
you.
that. We got searchers that are on very good deal right now.
So another gorgeous fabric. Okay, I know what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna go look for these.
I know, and they are going to absolutely be available very soon.
We will have them done by the end of the day, I promise.
It's me. It's
but
on me, you
if
guys.
you see these and you want these, they will be. You can call us. You can call
absolutely,
us.
absolutely.
I mean, our
They are
phone works
just not
sometimes,
quite-
except for when Dave calls.
Yeah. They're just not quite in the system yet, but that is going to be happening when we
They
stop.
just
having
got
that
here
trend.
yesterday, guys. Yesterday afternoon, and we were crazy busy.
We were crazy. Like we had lots of fun Christmas
Now
shoppers.
this is the one that Rachel
I
wants.
love this.
This
but,
is so
but again,
fun.
I always wonder about like these big prints with me.
But you know
But
what?
Gosh, my
Let's
gosh,
see.
how
Can
gorgeous.
she do it?
See,
Oh, yeah.
because like
You'll be good.
this is I always had my hairdresser always says that I can do very bright colors because of my dark hair.
Yes, it's very nice, very nice. And you know what?
If it will be too much, do you think I could do it?
You know what you do though is you cut it up into princess lines, and everything gets smaller.
Oh yeah.
You know, you don't have to use.
What if I do a one shoulder job here? Because that's just how it's falling right now.
That's very cute, very cute. Okay, this is going to be your next beach outfit.
Oh, I love it so much.
Okay,
And you
very
got
cool.
and you have to remember these Stof knits. They not only sew up gorgeously, so easily.
They're so easy to sew.
easy to sew with, but they don't pill. You can wash. I have washed this. With my kids at home, we just
Look at this.
wad everything up and throw it all into the
Look
washing
at all
machine.
the gorgeous colors.
Look at that. Oh
if
my
it were
gosh.
gathered a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
You
I
don't
love it.
have to have big prints be big prints.
Oh, I love
You
it.
can work with them a little bit and make them kind of scale down.
Do I
for
need
everybody.
a holiday dress? Maybe I need a holiday dress.
Oh,
think we
if
all
you're
need
going to do a holiday dress, it's the Angaros.
The
The Angaros we have.
which one is
The
it?
black and one. The one that's on the rolls.
Oh my
The
gosh!
silk,
Oh,
the
the
silk.
silk. Oh my gosh, that silk is to die for.
Okay, I might have to make a jacket out of this.
I'm running out of space.
We're just gonna You go put it somewhere. Okay, look at this one, guys. This is so beautiful. It is so lovely. The print is broken up by the fact that they kind of did this blocking on it. It is lovely. I think it's going to make a great blouse, a great top, a t-shirt, a tunic top, a dress. Oh my gosh, everything.
Yeah,
And
I can see
so
that as
many
one of my-
people can wear this.
One of my tank tops. I've already made like 5 of these tank tops, and I like they're just my staples now in my wardrobe.
Oh, it's
so I just
adorable.
need to keep
Yeah.
going.
Now I'm going. What do you think, guys? Can
That
I
this
do
this
one
really
too?
actually that would go great with your outfit right now.
Oh, how cool!
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, we're gonna have to have a vote on what I make with this one too. I was thinking a jacket though. I love it. It's so
Oh,
cute.
that would be really good with a jacket.
that easy peasy jacket.
And it would go
Wouldn't it be
with
so pretty?
everything. You have a million black shirts, so like you
Right,
could just
right.
Yeah.
So you have to
That
have
I do
something
have.
fun. Okay, this would be great on you too.
Yeah, that would be
So,
great color for
Yes, obviously very beautiful. Okay, so what we were going to do today is we were going to talk about some really clever ideas for Christmas, and we have some really cool ones. And I'll bet you don't have this one. So Dave, take a gander here at the Quilt Design Toolkit. So what this comes with is it comes with a group of really great rulers, ideas. This is so fun. You know, I don't own one of these yet. Hint, hint, hint. So,
Dave.
yeah, I don't know, Dave. Maybe I need one of these. So they tell you what the different rulers are to put shapes in here. And you get the paper. It's all together as one kit. And wouldn't this be great? And then after you get it, what's really important is you have to get more.
You have to get
crafting.
more paper.
This
I
is
love
yours.
This
This
is
is
the
yours.
isometric grid. You know, like people are afraid of those 60-degree triangles, but do not be afraid of them. They're so versatile and fun, and they make for these really visually amazing quilts.
Look at this. They have it on the diagonal. So here's the graph paper on the diagonal. And then you can get also just your regular squares. And these are 1/4-inch squares, so it makes it really easy to go ahead.
To convert.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can figure out your dimensions really easily. So this is just like, it is for that person who maybe is starting to think about being maybe an art quilter. Or somebody who's just bounding off into, you know, they've just learned to quilt and maybe they need to just have some ideas of how to be more creative.
And you guys,
this is so cool.
graph
this one
paper
have
and a
different
pencil is literally how I started my quilt design business. This like is just graph paper and a pencil. Oh my gosh, that comes with all of them too.
Yes, it
I
does.
didn't realize.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was all just the graph paper, but that comes with all the different
All
kinds
the
of
different
paper.
kinds of paper,
But you're going
too.
to need more because once you start doing this, you're going to see that it is
So much fun.
so fun, so addictive. And the great thing about quilts is that you can take these things that are really just simple, basic shapes and just make anything with them. It's incredible.
They're amazing.
It's kind of
And
like pixel art to me.
yes.
Yes.
And it's really fun, and I would recommend this highly for anybody who likes to do quilting. It's just
Or
it's
for
a really
anybody who just likes to do sketching.
right. And so most of our quilters are very creative people, so that helps a lot.
All right.
So, do you know what this is? This pile is?
This is Eden picked this out.
Yeah. I asked her to go pick things she would like for Christmas.
Oh, okay. So this
Mom?
is Eden's wish list. Here, Eden, why don't you talk a little bit about this?
I'm always drawn to the book section. Anytime I have to wait for someone to pick me up after work, I go over there because they're just so cute. And I love all of the quilting ideas that you can get with them. I got one the other day, and it's so beautiful just sitting on my shelf. I'll get to it eventually.
Celebrate with quilts. Oh, that is gorgeous. Let's flip it open and see what kinds of projects you can get with this because that's always fun.
That's the fun part.
There's a lot of
I know,
stuff
right?
in here. Look at there's all different kinds of blocks. Sorry, I will turn this so you can actually see it. All different kinds of blocks in here. Look at that.
And
Oh, I love and then you get the quilt ideas in the back. How to take all those beautiful blocks and make it into these gorgeous quilts.
Well, I love the blue and white one.
I know, right?
I made a blue and white one time out of indigo Japanese fabrics, and unfortunately, I didn't pre-wash the fabrics first.
Oh no! Oh, and we all know what happens.
Anytime you want to do a two-color quilt, guys, make sure you wash your fabrics first.
I always wash my fabrics.
look at these
because- the
hearts.
hearts.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, and look at
I-
the different side. I mean, you guys, I love a book with a lot of ideas. And then Eden is now being our cameraman, so I'll go through the next one. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of hearts, we have the mini exploding heart kit from the Slice of Pie quilts. I know you guys have seen these all over the internet. It's wonderful. We got version 1 and version 2. Look at that. We picked out this background How perfect is that? I love
It's really
that.
cute.
And the great thing is, you guys, in these kits, for the different colors, for the little scrappy hearts you have in the middle there, the pattern calls for 14 fat eighths. We included 19 fat eighths so that you get to choose all of your different colorways. We have all of these options for you to go through, and I mean, look at these.
Well, they
Don't
show,
you just
look,
wanna-
look at what they show you here in the back of the pattern. So you can make this, I mean, obviously you get the pattern with the kit, and it's so cute. I'm really just, I mean, this makes me happy.
I saw this one on the shelf and I was looking at it before we started. It's so cute.
It's so cute. So we have that if you're interested in making some hearts. And the great thing is that it's all like half square triangles, and
It's not hard at all.
it's not a hard pattern at all. You guys can do this. It's all just straight lines and you sew them all together.
And this is the background color for this one.
Yes.
And we picked out some gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics to go in there. And actually, there's some extra ones in it.
That's what. Yeah, I said that you get 5 extra fat 8s in each of your kits, so that you can make it scrappier. You can decide, I really am like feeling that orange, and oh my goodness, I just popped my knee.
Oh, ouch.
Sorry. I'm just sitting here like, oh, I think I just got shorter. All right, this one is the Fat Quarter Quilts book that Eden picked out. So let's see. Everybody loves a fat quarter bundle, right? Like when you get that gorgeous, like curated fat. Oh,
Look
here
how
we
cute
look
those
at
are.
how cute we're gonna make. It's little trees, you guys. I love it. You know, I love a quilt with a lot of negative space on it.
Wow, those are really
These
pretty.
are so pretty, and all done
Right?
with fat quarters. Look at that. Do you have a fat quarter bundle that you are just dying to get into? But my problem is with fat quarter bundles, I never know what to do with them.
I find them really hard to work
I'm
with
always
because there's too
like-
many colors.
I'm always like, what do I do with this? And
I'm
look
a
at all
much
these
more
ideas.
controlled quilter. Oh, that
I
is
love it.
beautiful.
I have
at
about
that.
a million.
Well, then this is the book for you, Mom. Eden wants this book.
This is
Are
really
you watching?
clever.
Oh,
Oh,
look
I
at
love that. That's
those.
really pretty. I bet you could do that with a charm pack.
Oh, I bet. I actually just saw a video about the woman who fixed all of the stained glass in Notre Dame after it burned.
Yeah.
And so this reminds me of like the stained glass in Notre Dame.
Oh my gosh, it's
So
really
pretty.
beautiful.
And then you
And
are
then-
feeling, because it's flowers and it's green.
And it has pink too.
And it has pink. So Eden, this is like Eden's love language right here.
Did you put that bundle together yourself?
I don't think I did this one. Someone else must have been reading my mind.
Because Margaret does like your choices.
It's so beautiful.
Okay.
And then I picked out for gifts, I picked out our Kai Scissors gift set. You guys, so I currently do not actually own any Kai scissors, but I use them here, and I have to say they are the best fabric scissors I have ever used. My coworker Joellen, she's been a Ginger person her entire life, and she finally like bought herself some Kai scissors, and she came in and she was like, I am never going back. She said, these are the most amazing things. She said, we need to tell everybody they need to get the Kai scissors.
They really are amazing scissors. They're Japanese made, and they keep their edge for such a long time unless you really screw up and hit a pin or something.
Cutting through a pin.
Yeah, don't cut through pins, and don't use them on paper, and you'll be in good shape. They
Walk
will
away,
stay
guys.
sharp for a really long time.
They're
I
gorgeous.
love this.
I love the colors, and I love that they have the little covers on them, the little case on them, because you throw them into your bag, and then you reach in, and it's like, I'm risking my life reaching into my bag with my fabric scissors with their sharp points out there.
Or
But
your bag
these-
gets a hole in it.
Yeah, or your bag gets a hole
That's
in
the
it,
more
or
common.
your fabric gets a hole in it. And so definitely think about getting this. Do you have a sewist in your life and you don't know what to get them? Everybody loves scissors, you guys. Everybody.
Well, I mean, you can be just someone who does crafts and stuff. You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have, it's not just that.
We actually met a puppeteer yesterday, and she was talking about how she has to use like foam and leather and lace, and she just uses everything. And I was like, get some good scissors.
There you go. And speaking about those kind of crazy fabrics, how about a whole bag full of clips? Every time I've looked at clips, I've been astonished at how expensive they are.
Yeah.
Why are they so expensive?
I have no idea. But these aren't.
I know, and there's 100 of them.
Yes, 100.
wait.
they're in this gorgeous little tin from Riley Blake. And guys, check out the price on these.
$18 for 100 clips.
It's shocking.
And they're this cute little like teal color.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
my gosh. My
So-
clips are just a crazy
When
hodgepodge.
do you use those over pins?
When you are doing some, especially in, you know what they're really good for? Is to make you take them off instead of
I was
having
just
to-
gonna say that. I was just because the other day, you guys, I did the dumb thing that I knew I wasn't supposed to do. I sewed over a pin because I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Oh no, direct hit, like shattered the needle, broke, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. So I force myself to use clips because that makes me go, nope, stop, take it out, now you can go.
And it's really funny. I think it's a really good tool, especially for new sewists. You know, I don't think they shouldn't learn how to use pins, but I do think that in some instances, especially working on a serger,
There.
you do not want to hit a pin with your
not wanna hit a
serger
pin.
knife blades because it's an expensive mistake. You have to replace the blades on your machine. You can't use them anymore. I mean, it's just a big hassle. And replacing blades, I mean, you're typically talking for almost every serger out there on the market, it's going to cost you at least starting at $30
yeah.
and go up from there. So it's just too expensive of a mistake. And this is a really great way to make sure that what happens is that you don't have to worry about that. So
You remember to pull them out.
it
Pull
is
out
just
the
great.
pins, Rachel.
So even though I am a huge pin person, I will use them from time to time.
I really do love a clip because a clip forces
Well,
me.
you know what else you can?
And you can't stab yourself with a clip.
Oh, true.
The other thing they're really good for is things like vinyl and leather.
Oh yeah.
Now, I would say you probably want bigger ones than these most of the time, and if you're using vinyl or leather. But they really are very handy, and we do carry the bigger ones also. So if you're getting ready to do maybe a project that's a little unusual, something you haven't done before, super good idea to do that. You know, we should mention that we have some really incredible deals on some used machines and new machines. There is not an end to the great deals here at the holiday season at the University of Sewing. So don't forget that these gorgeous little Bernina sewing machines are perfect for that entry-level sewer. And they make an incredible gift. So if you are thinking that what you'd like to do is get somebody a sewing machine for Christmas, they are within reach. We start with that Eversewn at $200. You know, a lot of people come in here and they say, well, I just went to and I got this machine and now it's not working. And I'm like, well, you went to that place that sells machines that aren't so great. They're just not so great.
Maybe you thought the price was right, but maybe there's a reason why that price was so low.
I can confirm.
Did you have some of those kind of machines?
I had one, and actually I had 3, and they all did the same thing.
What did they do?
They just stopped working after a while. I think they just melted on the inside because I sew so much that they just stopped working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much did you spend each time for those?
Like at least 200.
See, and so
So
for
$200
that
to
same amount of
$300
money,
times 3.
Yeah,
How much
right?
was that?
600.
600 to
At least.
at
Yeah,
least
at least
600.
two.
Yeah.
And
$600
so
to
if you would have gotten even one of like the 38 or something, you would probably still have that machine.
And I gotta say, my husband always says, this is one of his favorite expressions. He always says, buy once, cry once. He said, go for the nice, good thing right off the top, right off the bat, so that you're not constantly having to replace the little cheap
And
thing.
what about what you have now?
Has not had any issues, I gotta say, and I love it very much. I was just using it yesterday.
What was it? What did you get?
I cannot remember the number. She does though somehow.
It's 215. I
Yeah.
think it's a 215 Bernina.
Oh, those
So
are great. little
yeah,
machines.
great entry level
Great
sewing machine.
machine.
I mean, it's a great entry level sewing machine, and you know we got that for her as a used machine, but we've serviced it. and I haven't seen you back with it yet.
I probably should, but it doesn't.
It is probably time for
It's
a
probably
service.
time for a little
So,
tune-up.
but how cool is that? That now you have a machine that just doesn't give you a bunch of trouble.
I love it so much. So many less tears, guys.
Yes.
Now it's only
Yes.
my fault.
We want fewer tears this holiday season. We want you guys to be happy. We want you to be enjoying your hobby and maybe encourage somebody else to get into this happy hobby.
Okay, you have to help me here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so guess what we have right here.
That is our class calendar.
We do.
And this is actually going up through the end of January, and it's still not even complete. I'm going to be updating it again today, you guys. Look at all the wonderful classes we have coming up.
You have a really cool one coming up, but you forgot to bring in the sample.
I forgot to bring in the sample for it, but for 2 weeks in beginning of January, we're going to sew a tote bag. We're going to be sewing my pattern that I wrote called the Totes My Goats pattern. It's a quilted tote bag, and
Is it a quilt as you go?
it's not a quilt as you, which
Okay.
is why it's a 2-week long class.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut all of our pieces. I'm gonna give you a little bit of homework. Just go and do some straight line quilting on your panels before you come back the next week, and then we're
Does it
gonna
have
assemble it all
pockets?
together. It does have pockets. Are you kidding me? Everything in my world has pockets.
Okay, I'm just
It is
wondering.
a requirement.
Okay. Remember we were just talking about that beginning sewing? We've got the sewing machine demystified class happening again.
Yes. Sewing
And
machine demystified.
We've already got people signed up for this. So if you're interested, great time of year to, I mean, we can't go out and do anything because it's too cold. And it probably by January it'll be gray because it always is.
This is the way
So-
you stay nice and warm and cozy.
Yes.
I don't
You
know.
go
This
into
is the
our
best time
classroom.
of year for walks.
So
You're like, yeah, you and I are cold blooded, so we're just like
whatever. So, and, you know, you guys are weird, and I'm not going to talk to that. So, I'm thinking this is a great idea for someone you know that maybe you buy this for a Christmas present for them. Get them this class because they will get to at least try sewing. Everything's included in that class.
You don't have to bring anything except for your little body
So,
and maybe a part of your brain.
your glasses if you need them.
Glasses are really good too.
Okay, come on, let's go.
All right. Then we've got our garment pattern fitting workshop. This is the Margaret specialty right here. This workshop, it goes from 10:30 to I think like 3:30, so it's pretty much all day. You bring in your you bring in up to 3 mock-ups that you have done of garments. And Margaret will go through and make them fit perfectly. Have you ever had that frustration where you are so excited about a new clothing pattern and you make it all according to the instructions, and you look at it and you go, oh, well, that's a thing. Margaret is the absolute, she just does this brilliantly, where she'll just look at it and she'll go, okay, well, you need to turn it in here, you need to do this, and suddenly she'll just pin you all up and you can remake your mock-up and you get that perfect fit every time so that your clothes look handmade, not homemade.
That's what we hear all the time. People will come in and say, yeah, I used to make clothes, but, and
The
just what you
patterns
said.
don't fit me anymore.
Right?
They say all those things. So
They'll say it's like I never liked making my clothes. They look too homemade, and people always knew they were homemade. It's like we want them to look custom fit to you because that's what we provide. On January 11th, we got Open Sew with me. I can bring all my stuff that I will not be finishing by Christmas, and you can come and sew with me for 4 hours, and we'll chit chat and have a great time. And it's only $10. And if you're going along and you go, oops, I just ran over a pin, Rachel, what do I do? I'll be there to like help you with any little issues that you might have. And then 3 days later, we've got Cheryl's Rotary Cutter 101. This is another, we make sure that it's right after the sewing machine demystified. That is an introduction to cutting out fabrics, reading patterns, getting things going. Like, it is just a great little a great little way to introduce yourself to kind of this world of quilting, this world of rotary cutters, which is weird. You know, we've all been using scissors since kindergarten, but like suddenly they bring this wheel out here with a razor blade attached to it, and they say, okay, now use this, and you're like, I don't understand. don't worry. We will take you through that whole thing.
And Cheryl does a great job with that.
And
She's a great teacher.
And Cheryl's a great teacher. And don't forget, January 17th, very, very exciting, we have an event. And it's going to be a 990 event. Have you been curious about the new top-of-the-line Bernina and all of the things that it can do? Well, you can come and hang out with us and make some really fun. We're going to make the...
You can't tell them. Don't tell them. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
We're gonna make the.
We're going to see if maybe we can possibly make something with the 990s. And you can see just how easy and how intuitive. I know people look at these machines and they get scared of them. They get feel intimidated.
Easiest machine in the world to use.
Easiest thing. If you know how to send a text message on your cell phone, you know how to use this machine. I seriously sat down on it the first day we got it, and I just started and I made a little note, and I wrote Rachel can sew on it.
It's unbelievable. It's so much fun.
And then after that, we're actually going to be doing, is this a 2-part class?
No.
That isn't? Okay.
Nope, it's all day.
All day, the Ikena 2 jacket workshop. It's a really cute, we actually have a sample of that in the class. It's a really, really cute, simple jacket pattern. So we're going to take you through all of that. You just have to get the pattern, and then you will buy yourself some fabric. And if you need help with that, we can absolutely help you with that. If you're like, I don't know anything, what fabric should I get? We'll help you pick stuff out. It's just wonderful. And then
Alice is going to do that, so they'll learn a ton.
We just have so many. We've got a, I can't read it upside down. Sorry. The accessories class, the overlocker accessories class. So do you have a serger or an overlocker, and you're like, I don't even know what this thing can do. Like what different kinds of feet? We all use our usual serger, regular foot with it, but have you ever thought about what other kinds of feet can you use with it? What other kinds of things can you do with it? What other stitches can this do? People really think that sergers can only do one stitch, and that is just not the case at all. Right? So many people just go I don't want a sewing machine that can just do one thing. And it's no, sergers can do so many things.
So
we're going to show you.
Have a serger, you've bought a Bernina serger. This is a Bernina or Bernetta class. I just want people to know this is a Bernina or Bernette class. If you have any of the air threading sergers, this will actually work with your. That's what it's for. It's the accessories you can buy for that. So yes, yours, and someone like me who has an L890, this is the class you want to take for that. So you learn how to use all those different feet. So that's going to be very useful.
One day I shall have an L890.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and just finish up with the quilting class because we are over time here,
Oh,
kids.
goodness. Oh, well, there's so much going on.
Yes. So beginning quilting. If you haven't taken this class yet, we've had people who have been sewing and doing quilts for 30 years come and take Cheryl's class.
Oh,
it's just a really useful class to kind of get your really solid basics. You just finished it.
Yeah.
So did you really enjoy it?
I did really enjoy it. Unfortunately, got sick for the second to last class, so mine isn't done, but everyone else's is, and they were very cute, I gotta say.
So we'll hopefully get yours done soon.
We'll get yours done. That's no problem.
All right.
You can do it.
Last thing. We have a wonderfully talented lady in town who makes these gorgeous seam rippers. And I want to show you. Now, right now we are down to 2. We had 8. They sold like hotcakes. We're down to 2. And these are your seam rippers. What you do is you just put them in here. They're ready to go. This is a really nice shape. It feels great in your hands.
You want a seam ripper with a little heft to it.
And putting them in and out is very simple. And they are so pretty. You're not going to lose them. You are not going to lose them.
Are you still using that little tiny seam, it's a brush on one side and it's a seam ripper on the other, and it's this big, and you're trying to seam? Why are you trying to seam rip like this?
So these 2 are the only 2 we have left. If you want to go ahead and purchase them, you are going to have to call us and tell us which one you want.
Look at that.
They're gorgeous.
I think that is just so beautiful.
They're
and
just
this
gorgeous.
is like a purpley black. Oh my goodness. Again, do you have a sewist in your life? Scissors and seam rippers. We need all the sharp things. I ask every single year for my mother-in-law. I ask her for a box of rotary cutter blades.
Oh,
And she's just like, is that all that? And I was like, that's what I want. That's what I want.
and they're expensive, but that's another thing a lot of people don't realize. If there's something that you are looking for and you don't see it on our website, we try to put everything on there. But, we're willing to order for you.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yes.
if we can get it, we are happy to order it for you. And especially a bulk item, usually what I do is give people 20% off on that. So if it's a big thing where you're going to get 100 needles or you're going to get a big box of rotary cutters or whatever, we will give you a discount off of the manufactured retail price, I promise.
Hey, Margaret, speaking of deals, these last 3 days have been kind of unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
And part of the reason is in your reduction in price on some of the used machines.
Oh my gosh.
So the one behind you right now, I think both you and Rachel could really promote for the fact that you
This one
both
right
believe
here?
in that
Do
machine.
you see the price on it now?
I saw the price on this. This is an 880. So this is the machine that I have at home. This is not my machine, but because I still have mine. But this is for $3,500. This is a previous top of the line. This is the top of the line Bernina for a while. It has since been retired, but this machine is amazing. You want something? It's got a huge throat space.
Talk that way.
Walk this way.
No, talk this way.
Talk this way. Sorry. It's got a huge throat space. It has a self-threading needle, so you don't have to do that yourself. It comes equipped with this huge tall spool holder, which is so useful for when you're using all of these large spools of thread. It's got the really, really cool, it's not turned on right now, but it's got a really cool bobbin system that is actually unique to Bernina's, unique to the Bernina 880 only. And it comes with those really big bobbins that just last forever. This is a screaming deal at $3,500.
Now, some people have been scared of it, and some people were not successful, but you and Margaret could make sure that they could learn how to use this machine and enjoy
Again,
it.
please remember that anytime you buy a machine from us, you're also buying us, getting us, buying us.
No.
That has different implications, but you're also getting us, and we all, every single member of this shop owns a Bernina, and two of us actually own 880s. We understand it can be, there are some little quirks with it. Mine is named the Duchess. The Duchess is a little bit specific about things, but once you kind of figure out there's no machine that is easier to thread. There is no machine that I've ever used that can this thing will go through everything. And we got to wrap it up. I'm getting the wrap it up signal from here. I'm sorry. I get excited about sewing machines. Okay, you guys, we are way over time. Have a great holiday. Please stop in today for our shopping event with Whitney. It's going to be so fun. Bye now.
Bye.